What's up, Far North fam? Zach from Far North MTG here, back with your weekly dose of CEDH action, and this week we are joined by special guests once again. We have the lovely gentleman from Untap, Upkeep. Oh!
Hey guys, I'm Zach.
Hey guys, I'm Augie, and we're from Untap, Upkeep.
Oh!
You can find us down on YouTube and Instagram and Twitter and all the socials at Untap, Upkeep.
Thanks, Zach, for having us on. It was a great we ended up playing a couple of games. It was a lot of fun. Jeff had a lot of fun as well, as you can tell. Thanks again to Zach and Far North MTG. We look forward to seeing you guys in person at MagicCon Vegas. We just started talking about that, so that's very exciting news. Check us out. I'm sure Zach will have our information down below. Also, get us to 1K. Special surprise at 1K.
Huge shout out and thank you to the guys for coming on the channel. It was a blast playing these games with them. Definitely go ahead and check them out. Have them linked down in the description. But anyways, let's talk about today's decks. Today I'll be playing the pairing of Brallin and Shabraz, submitted by our patron Crazy Axe. The Age of Shark be upon ye. Jeff will be playing Ral, Monsoon Mage, Is It Turbo Storm? Augie will be on Nathan Drake, A Thief's End, and Zach will be on Thrasios, Vial Smasher, Fishy Fun Time. So that is what we're all rocking here today. Super excited to jump into these games, but before we do that, as always, I want to give a very special thank you to our patrons. We have Crazy Axe, Bo Burns, Cini, Card X Board, Ya from That's a Good Card, Funkle K, Crimson Tree, Chris Daly, SP, Manuel, Slavid, Nikki, and Dumb. Thank you guys so much for your support. If you want to support the channel yourself, go ahead and check out the Patreon link down in the description, where you can get perks such as at the $10 tier, where you can submit a deck list for us to play in a video. One last thing before we jump into today's games, this is a double feature. 2 games here today, so stick around after game 1. There is a game 2. But I am going to keep this short and sweet here. I am battling a cold and doing my best to get through it, so let's go ahead and jump into some CEDH with Untap, Upkeep, Ope. Anybody pre-gaming?
No pregame.
Take it away.
Draw. Bayou, and I will pass.
Untap, Upkeep, draw. Verdant, Catacombs. I'm gonna crack it. Here's an Underground Sea. Cast a Mystic Gamora.
Yep.
I will be passing.
Alright, I'll draw a card for turn. Oh, that changes my plans a little bit. Okay. I'll play this Polluted Delta and crack it. I'll just shortcut. I'll get a Tundra and play an Esper Sentinel. And if the Esper Sentinel is good, I will just get my land and pass.
Untap, Upkeep, draw. Arid Mesa, I will crack it. I got a Volcanic Island. I'll cast a Red Flame.
Trigger.
Have it.
And I have a trigger here as well.
Have it.
Cool.
Use the 2 red. Cast Ral. Ral's good. I'd like to pass my turn.
End step, tap for black. I'd like to vamp tutor.
Triggers.
You can draw.
Passing on Vamp.
Put this card on top. Untap, Upkeep, draw. Play a Gaia's Cradle. Dark Rit.
Trigger.
You can both draw.
Yeah, I got nothing for Dark Rit.
Necro.
Trigger.
You can draw.
Damn.
I have 1 card in hand.
I'm passing.
Yeah, I have nothing to do with it.
Yep.
Alright, I will go down 8. I'll go to 30 life. 5, 6, 7, 8. Move to my end step. Put all these in my hand. Discard and then exile Dryad Arbor and Gemstone Caverns.
Seems good.
Pass my turn.
Untap, Upkeep. I'm gonna pay for fish. Draw. Command Tower. I'm gonna move the cleanup. Discard Cyclonic Rift and pass my turn.
Okay. Untap, Upkeep, and draw a card. I'll play this Command Tower as my land for turn. I think I'm gonna tap 2 to Taru.
Who's drawing, me or Augie?
I think definitely Augie.
What?
Sorry, Jeff.
What I mean?
That's fine.
And then I'll get my draw as well there. I'll go to combat. Zach, I'll hit you with Esper Sentinel.
Alright, I'm down to 76 life. down to 29.
I'll pass the turn there.
Untap, Upkeep, draw. I'll play a Command Tower as my land for turn. Lose 2 life and Gataxian Probe. Zach, I have a Ral trigger. I'm gonna say evens is heads, and that's what I'm trying to win.
And we have Esper and Mystic on top of that.
Yep, you guys are good.
Augie will get his draw. I'll make my second tapped treasure, and then I'll get my Esper Sentinel draw.
I did fail my flip, and I take a damage down to 36. Zach, why don't you just show the table?
Mindbreak Trap, Biomancer's Familiar, Seedborn Muse, that's a volcanic island, it's really hard to read. Mox Amber, Bloodstained Mire, and Hazels.
Okay, I will draw a card. I'm gonna tap 2 and just play a Tavern Scoundrel. I am passing my turn.
Untap, Upkeep, skip my draw step, play a Bloodstained Mire, crack it, go get Underground Sea, cast Thrasios,
Yeah, you got it.
cast a Mamber.
Trigger.
You can draw.
Okay, you get your draw, I'll get my treasure, and then I'll get my draw.
Tap for 2, Biofam,
Passing.
activate Necro, put 6 on the stack, down to 22. I would like to move to my end step.
Yep.
Good.
These cards suck ass. Discard 3 lands. Pass my turn.
I like to mystical tutor instead.
I have Esper on that.
You may draw.
Sweet. I will draw. Yeah, I have nothing for the Mystical Tutor.
Dark Ritual on top. Untap. Upkeep. This can die. Here's a Wooded Foothills. I'm gonna crack it.
Yeah.
Going down to 38. I grab Badlands. I'm gonna tap it and cast a Dark Ritual.
Esper.
You got it.
Sweet. Draw.
I also had to pass.
So I have a Dark Ritual. I'm gonna cast Burgie.
Mm-hmm.
Use the other black. I'm gonna cast a Soul Ring. I'll have a Burgie trigger.
Sure.
I'm gonna let that one red go, and I'm just gonna pass.
Untap. Upkeep and draw a card for turn. I'll play this Wooded Foothills. I'll lose a life and crack that right away. Good on search.
Yep.
Cool. I'll get this Volcanic Island. I'm gonna play Mana Vault. I'm gonna tap for a red, and I'm gonna gamble.
How many cards do you have in hand?
9.
I want to show you a mental.
Mental.
I'll have a Burgie trigger.
I'll respond to the Berkey trigger. I guess I also have an Esper Sentinel that'll be under the Berkey, though. Swan Song that.
That's good with me. Burgie trigger, make a red.
And then I have my Esper. Am I good to draw?
Yeah.
Now, good on gamble.
Yep.
This card here to my hand. I have 10, and I do have a D10 here, so I'll just... Okay, so 1 to 10 here. That is a 9. Enlightened Tutor.
I have a feeling he did not search for a tutor off of his tutor.
I would say your hunch is right. Now I'll crack a treasure, Mana Vault, and cast Brallin.
Pass.
Cool. I will attempt to put a Curiosity on Brallin.
Can you read Brallin for the class again?
Whenever you discard a card, put a +1/+1 counter on Brallin, and it deals 1 damage to each opponent.
No, Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah. I mean, I pass. I don't have anything for this. This is bad.
Mindbreak Trap.
Zach, please put that back.
Okay. Putting it back.
Okay, I have a Swan Song targeting Curiosity. I'll have a Burgie trigger.
Let me think here.
I would like you to have that for Jeff's turn, Zach.
Fully understand. Yeah.
Also, I'm just saying, I plan on wheeling, so, the Curiosity literally cannot resolve, or we lose.
That also would be an incentive to keep the turbo deck from wheeling.
I'm gonna do it regardless.
I think if you're telling me you're gonna wheel no matter what, I think that incentivizes me to want to fight over this no matter what.
I'm telling them that they need to make sure this doesn't happen.
I'll show a red blast here.
Augie, do you have anything else?
Nothing.
I really don't want to wheel.
Okay, here's my thinking, because if we wheel and there's a Curiosity on this Brallin, we just lose. So I think we
Right.
fight over this Curiosity, and if Jeff wants to wheel, he can wheel. Versus Zach drawing 7 or 28 cards.
Yeah, we're gonna get full hands, and I'm gonna play around Mindbreak Trap, so it doesn't do anything on my turn.
Yeah,
Okay, so Mindbreak Trap, that is an Esper trigger there. Good to draw.
Yep.
Take my draw. Oh, that's really curious draw there. I'm gonna use my last treasure, Pyroblast the MBT.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you're telling me I got shit over here.
I have to pass.
Okay, so then Pyroblast hits MBT, and then Red Blast on Swan Song. Curiosity finally resolves.
How many cards do you have in hand?
So I do have exactly 7 in hand, which means I cannot do the end step loop here. I'll just pass the turn here.
Untap, upkeep, draw. What an awful card to draw. I will tap 1 and cast Mana Vault.
Esper Sentinel trigger.
Yep, you may draw.
Okay, draw.
I would like to float 3, tap Command Tower, and cast Frantic Search. 2 colorless floating.
I would love to respond to that.
That would suck if you do.
Exile 2 blue cards and point a Commandeer at it.
Sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
discard 2 cards with a Curiosity and my Brallin untap land sounds really good.
Sure. You can steal my Frantic Search.
Okay, so draw 2. It's draw 2, discard 2, untap 3 lands.
Yep.
Okay, draw 2. I'll discard 2 lands, untap the 3, and then I have 2 Brallin triggers to deal 2 to each opponent.
Yes.
And then I'll draw 6.
Yes. I have a Ral trigger. Evens, please. Well, there went my entire turn. Past my turn.
I think in end step I'm gonna do something here. Oh, this is where I wish I knew this deck. Yeah, I'm gonna play a Mystical Tutor.
Yeah.
I was hoping there was gonna be another instant speed card that said discard on it, but I don't think there is. I'll put this Born Upon the Wind on the top. I would like to cast a Firestorm. So then I'm going to discard a bunch of cards here. So I'm keeping 3 and discarding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this deals X damage to X creatures and or players. So I deal 6 damage to 6 targets. 5 creatures total on the field. I'll just point it at each of them and then Zach your face since you have the Necropotence out.
Sure.
And then I also have the Brallin triggers. I discarded 6, so it'll deal 6 Brallin triggers, deal 6 damage. So I'll draw 18.
Hey guys, I think we're cooked.
17, 18. And I didn't see what I wanted off of that, so we can go to Zach, your turn.
Holy moly.
Tap, upkeep, play an emergent zone. Pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Polluty duty. Crack it. Here's a volcanic island. I'm gonna cast Nathan Drake.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put a Jessica's Will on the stack. Targeting Zach with the most cards.
I have a Esper Sentinel trigger.
Not paying.
I'll draw. Yeah, I'll respond to that.
This could be the worst Jessica's Will you've ever seen, too. I'm just saying.
That's true, but I don't want to risk it, I don't think. So I'll pitch this Mockingbird and show a Force of Will, paying a life down to 37 here.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Tap, upkeep, and draw.
I'm gonna respond on your upkeep.
Oh, sorry. It's back.
Cast a crop rope. Tapping this emergent zone for colorless and sacking it.
I'll respond. I'll just do Born Upon the Wind. Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
Pass.
Draw, play a Lotus Petal, crack that for a red, cast a Faithless Looting. Good on Faithless Looting.
Yep.
I'll draw 2, discard 2, I'll discard Savine's Wreck and Blasphemous Act, and then 2 Brallin triggers, I'll draw 6.
Down to 25.
So I'll just cast a Chrome Mox. I'll imprint this Bergie, play a Mox Opal, tap the Chrome Mox for a Soul Ring. I'll tap 3. Jeff, I'll target you with Jessica's Will.
Sad.
I'll flip over 3, make 4 red, use 2 of the red to cast an Underworld Breach. I'll do the Rite of Flame, go to 3 red.
My greed sickens me. I was freaking... All I had to do was not cast the Frantic Search.
Rite of Flame makes 3.
Oh, does somebody else have a Rite of Flame in their yard?
I believe.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, sweet. Okay. It's like Christmas. So 3 lands and use 1 red to flashback Faithless Looting. Or not flashback, the escape. Words are hard. So I'll draw 2, discard 2, pitch this rock and this land. Brallin trigger.
So take 2.
And then I'll draw 6. I'm going to do another red, and I'm going to do the Faithless Looting again. Escape. I'll get rid of these 3 lands here. Draw 2, discard 2, Ranger Captain, sure, Vivi. And then you guys will take 2 more. Okay, so I can present a loop of doing that 2 more times to burn you guys each for 4 more, which should put you low enough then that I can flash back the Firestorm, pitching my entire hand, which will be enough damage discarded to take out the whole table. Hey, Zach in post here, or I guess post of post. Somebody pointed out to me that this is actually not how Firestorm works. I did actually use it correctly the first time that I cast it, but this time I did it incorrectly. I cannot discard my entire hand to this. I can only discard as many cards as there are targets, which there are not enough targets here to do that. Funny enough, this is actually the second time that I've made the same error with Firestorm, so I'm never playing this card again. I can't get it right for some reason. Definitely kind of a big misplay, but it didn't really actually fully change the outcome of the game. I had this game pretty much entirely locked down. All I had to do realistically was just discard enough cards so that I could kill Zach off of the triggers and then go to my end step, discard the rest of my cards to hand size to take out the rest of the table, and we would have been good to go from there, but I had that little whoopsie that I had to bring up and mention here. Yeah, anyways.
Yep.
Cool, so that works for everybody?
Yeah.
Woo! Get sharked on! Brallin Shabraz is such a cool deck. I really love these kind of curiosity-based draw engine decks. Super fun to pilot. It's kind of reminiscent of Vivi a little bit here, the way it played out that last game. Super cool deck. Anyways, like I said, this is a double feature, so let's go ahead and get ready for game 2. The guys from Untap, Upkeep, Ope did switch up their decks for this one. If you know one thing about those guys is that you probably know that they are kind of known for Stranger Things decks, or in some cases, Doctor Who decks, so they are switching over to those for game 2. For game 2, Augie is switching over to Jim Hopper and 11, Jeff is switching over to 11 and Mike, and Zach is switching over to K9, and I think it's the 14th Doctor. I'd have to check my notes on that. 14th Doctor, I believe. Anyways, I'm ready to jump into game 2, so let's go ahead and do it. Here's game 2 with Untap, Upkeep, Ope. Anybody pre-gaming?
None for me.
All right, I will start it off with a draw.
Oh, I accept the draw.
Oh yeah, okay. all right, let's go next. Yeah, I'll play this polluted Delta here, and that's all I got. I'm gonna pass on that.
Draw. When you draw a card that completely changes what you were gonna do. I'll play a Windswept Teeth. I'll fetch.
I know every time I draw Windswept Teeth, it changes my plan too.
It's definitely the card I drew that changed my plan. Yeah. Off the fetch, I grabbed a Scrubland. I'm gonna tap it and cast an Imperial Seal.
I got nothing to say about that.
Alright. Grab this card and put it on top, lose my 2 life, and then I'm good to pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Command tower. Tap command tower. Cast K9. I'm gonna pitch an Elvish Spirit Guide. Mana Vault.
Yeah.
Yep.
And a pass.
Upkeep and draw. That's the coolest card I've ever seen. Here's a Scrubland. Here's a Mana Vault.
Okay.
Yep.
I will be passing my turn.
I'll crack this in end step here. I'm gonna get this Thundering Falls here. Let's go ahead and hit a Surveil. I'm kinda good, but like I don't think it's what I want right now. No, I'm gonna surveil this Force of Negation to the graveyard. Untap, upkeep, and draw a different card. I'll play a Windswept Teeth. I'll pay another life down to 38 and crack it. I'll get this Tundra. I'll tap 2, play a Tataru Taru.
Huge.
Somebody kept a 6. Who kept a 6?
I kept a 6.
You kept a 6. All right, other Zach, you can have the
Woohoo!
treasure. And then I make my treasure.
This is some Zach on Zach teaming up here. I don't know.
Yeah.
Zach on Zach love, brother.
This is gonna be all I got here, though. I'm gonna pass the turn on that.
Untap, keep, and draw. Starting town is my land for turn. Tap 1 and cast the Soul Ring.
There it is.
Tap and lose a life going to 36, and I will play the Cabbage Merchant.
Oh!
Yeah. If the Cabbage Merchant is good, I am good to pass my turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna tap Mana Vault. I'm gonna use 2 of it for an Arcane Signet.
I have a Cabbage Merchant trigger.
You do.
I will create a food.
Alright, I'm gonna use the floating colorless, red, and sure, another red. Who said that they didn't want a wheel?
Oh, I mean, I don't want a wheel.
I have a Cabbage Merchant trigger on your wheel.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm passing.
I also have to pass, sadly.
Okay, I'm gonna tap 2 foods. I would like to cast the Mystical Tutor.
I mean, use it or lose it, I guess. Force a will. Pitching Cyclonic Rift.
Cabbage Merchant trigger.
Yep, make your food.
I'll make a food. Good by me. Force of Will is fine.
And then back to Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, I got
Yes.
nothing for it.
Ditching a Mind Break Trap and answer the call.
Pact of Negation, Mana Confluence, and Archivist of Ogma.
I got a Grim Monolith, Open the Armory, Angel's Grace, Curiosity, which is why I kept the hand, Silence, Rite of Flame, and then one of my favorite cards ever, Wild Research.
I am not upset about this wheel.
Tivit,
Oh.
Time Sieve,
Oh.
Academy Manufacturer,
Oh my god!
Gifts Ungiven, and Cavern. I'm cooked.
Wow, this hand is significantly less good.
I'm gonna cast nothing next turn.
I'll play a Tropical Island. I'll tap the Tropical Island. I will play a Delighted Halfling.
Oh, I missed my Tataru Taru, but I do got a treasure off of that.
Yeah, you're good. And after that, I am good to pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Here's an Otawara's land for turn. I'm gonna pass my turn.
Okay, untap, upkeep, and draw a card. I'll play a Lotus Petal.
Cabbage Man trigger.
You can take it. I think I'm gonna go 1 to crack my petal. Cast an X equals 2 Mockingbird.
Passing on this Cabbage Bird.
Do I get a Cabbage Bird?
I pass on Cabbage Bird.
Hell yeah. Alright, yeah, it will be a Cabbage Man, obviously. Pass the turn on that.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Command Tower is my land for turn. Float 2 colorless. Tap for a white and a white. Cast Ranger Captain of Eos.
Pass.
Yeah, I got nothing for that.
Off the Ranger Captain ETB, I'm gonna find this Esper Sentinel and put it into my hand. Tap 2 foods for a white. Play a Esper Sentinel.
Pass on Esper.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
And then I think I'm good to pass my turn there.
Untap, upkeep, draw step, lose a life. Alright, I'm gonna play this Mana Confluence. Birds. Spend 3 mana. I'm gonna transmute Drift of Phantasms.
Sure.
I am going to put Intuition in my hand, and I will pass my turn.
In your end step, I'd like to flash in an Orcish Bowmasters.
Oh no!
Is that good?
Yeah, I got nothing for it.
What are you gonna hit, Augie?
I mean, we can talk.
Can it not be my Esper Sentinel?
Is there a reason it shouldn't be?
I guess I suppose not, but he did just tutor for an Intuition as a Bob. You can always blow up the Bob.
I can always just blow up his commander too.
True.
But your first draw, I'm gonna blow up your Esper Sentinel.
Okay, I suppose that's fine.
ETB, I'm gonna target K9.
I'm calling the SPCA. And Geek Squad.
Back to your end step, Zach. I can't afford to lose my Esper Sentinel. I'm gonna lose a life. I'd like to cast this Dark Ritual.
Cabbage bird on that.
Yep.
I'll make my first food. I got a Krabby Patty.
Is everyone good with my Dark Ritual?
Yeah, I got nothing for that.
I'm gonna flash it in an Orcish Bowmasters.
Oh my god.
OBM good?
Yeah, I have nothing for the cast of that.
Alright, ETB, I'm gonna hit your OBM.
I do think I'm gonna respond to the ETB target. So, Augie, hear me out. If I cast a non-creature to trigger the Esper Sentinel and force Jeff to draw a card, are you gonna use your OBM trigger to take out the OBM?
I will use it on whatever you think is best.
I think I'd like the OBM gone.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll crack a treasure. Chain of Vapor, Jeff targeting your Cabbage Man.
This is the worst day of my life. Esper Sentinel and Cabbage Man trigger.
You got him.
Draw,
Trigger my OBM.
make a food.
Okay, Jeff, I'll target your OBM.
Goodbye me.
Oh, and then also when you drew, I have the Tataru Taru to make a tapped treasure.
Yeah. Cabbage guy is in my hand. OBM is dead.
Okay, my OBM does.
As you saw in the last game, I have to draw a lot of cards to win with this deck, so this situation here played out perfectly for me. The fact that I was able to get 2 Orcish Bowmasters off of the battlefield with this was so good. I could not have asked for it to play out any better, especially since we also got the Cabbage Man off the battlefield. Honestly, ideal.
Zach, do you have anything else in your unstep?
No.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Dude, that wheel fucked me so bad. I'll have 3 floating off the mana ball. I'm gonna tap this for a white and get a red exiled. By Sending Spirit Guide, I will cast a Chief Gem Hopper.
You're good.
This feels kind of bad, but I'm gonna tap for a blue and use this other colorless. I'm gonna cast a Psych Rift targeting your Cabbage Bird, Zach.
Cabbage Bird. I do have another trigger of that to make another food.
I have an Esper Sentinel trigger.
I'm not
Nice.
paying.
Okay, I will draw.
And then I have the Tataru Taru tapped treasure. I will respond to that. I'll tap the 2 food to make a blue. Actually, I don't know if this is worth fighting over. I don't think this is worth fighting over. That can happen. I assume nobody else is gonna fight over it for me.
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm passing.
I'll untap. I'm gonna consolidate my treasures. Upkeep. Oh, I should probably put that in the graveyard actually. Draw for turn. Let's do this. Let's do the Mockingbird for 1.
I wonder what it'll be.
It could be anything. It could be literally anything.
I will pass.
Okay. Yeah, it'll be an Esper Sentinel. That sounds
What?
good. Yeah, you never saw it
Oh
coming.
my god, I really couldn't have guessed this.
And boy, I wish I could make a land drop right now. Crack a treasure and cast a Faithless Looting.
Esper Sentinel.
You can take it.
Woo!
On your draw, I have the Tataru. I'll make a tapped treasure. Am I good to do my Faithless Looting?
Yeah.
Okay. Good draws. Good draws. It could be a lot worse. For sure, discarding this Talisman of Creativity, Red Blast. Land for turn, I'll play the Scalding Tarn. I think just for the sake of it, I'm just going to go ahead and crack it now. 37. We'll get this Volcanic Island off of that. I'll be passing there.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Played Bajurba, the floating city. 3 and replay my Cabbage Merchant.
Oh, sure.
Lose a life. Tap 4 foods. Leave 1 up. And I will cast 11 the Mage.
Jeff, I think you overpaid for that.
You are right. Yeah, we'll leave the starting town untapped. If she's good, I'm good to pass my turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Lose a life. Play Volcanic Island. I'm gonna cast a Wargate. X is 3.
Esper Sentinel triggers here.
I am not paying for anything.
Draw.
You get yours first, and then I have a Tataru trigger. Good to make my tap treasure.
Yeah, I also have a Cabbage Merchant trigger.
Ah, yes,
Trigger.
true. And then I'll get my draw. What does he get off this?
Like Food Chain or something.
Oh, this is a food chain deck?
Mm-hmm.
Food chain sounds intimidating, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I can potentially back you up here, Zach.
I guess, Zach, are you willing to tell me what you're getting off it?
Probably Food Chain.
Alright, that sounds like that sounds like I can't let that happen. I will...
It's not a win right now.
I think I do still have to do something with it, because if I let you have it, anytime you get a... Because I don't have anything that interacts with it once it's out. You know, since Shane's not here, I have to be the one to be uncool to carry on the Far North Spirit.
Oh.
I'll hit that with a Pyroblast.
What if I told you I would go get a Ristic Study instead? I need you to look at Jeff's board.
Yeah, that is fair.
Mana, Ranger Captain, his commander out. He's got 8 cards in hand, and a draw engine.
I'll let you have that if you're getting the Mystic Remora, but I will still do something else instead. Instead, here's an Archivist.
I have no response to Archivist.
Good by me.
All right.
Alright, off the Wargate, I will significantly overpay for this Mystic Remora. put it on the battlefield and pass.
Alright, then I have the Archivist trigger after you search. I'll gain a life to 38 and draw a card.
I'm so cooked. Untap, upkeep, draw, lose a life. This game actually hates me. This is like so sad. I'm gonna move to combat. Zach Lee, I'm gonna swing you with a Chief Jim Hopper. I'll have an attack trigger to investigate. I'm gonna make a clue. Jim Hopper coming at you.
Down to 34.
Second main phase, I'm gonna crack this clue to draw a card. Oh my god, it's a land.
Hell yeah.
Huge.
Holy.
Okay, I'm done.
Untap, upkeep, and draw a card. I'm gonna tap 3 and cast an intuition targeting you, Augie.
I have 2 triggers.
I have a trigger.
I will pay nothing.
Draw.
Cabbage Merchant. I have a card draw.
Off of one of the draws, I'll have Tataru and tap treasure.
Nothing to say about that.
This is where I remember that there's a ranger captain on the field and feel really sad.
It's almost like I didn't cast my intuition for a reason.
Yeah, that's probably going to change what I get off this. And I'll be honest, I think I don't even need to go for the breach here. I feel like I have enough draw engines and stuff that I can just do a value intuition pile and just set up more, not force anybody to hopefully crack in response.
The other thought is forcing him to crack so he doesn't have it on his turn would also be huge.
Also true. Also true.
Cards in my hand do not win me the game.
Crazy Axe is gonna fucking roast my ass for playing this deck so dumb. I think I've made my decision. And I kind of found an in-between between my plan A and my plan B. And I'm gonna say, what do you want me to have? I will show you another Esper Sentinel, an Underworld Breach, and a Smothering Tithe.
Holy
Yikes.
shit. But what if I give him the breach and make you crack? That'd be pretty huge.
I won't crack on the breach.
That means that Jeff is going to try to win on his turn.
No, it just means that I'm not going to crack my ranger captain on the breach.
I'll give you the Esper Sentinel.
That's fine by me. I'll take the Esper Sentinel to my hand, and I'll pay a treasure down to 3 and cast another Esper Sentinel.
Pass.
Then that is gonna be it.
In your end step, I would like to tap 2 foods and cast a vampiric tutor.
Both my cards, huh?
Mr. Gamora?
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw
I
my
won't-
cards one at a time just in case I come into something. That didn't do anything for me, so I'll take my second one. I mean, I have to do this here. I'll pay 2 life and misstep that.
Mr. Gamora?
Take it.
Esper Sentinel and
Yes, Esper Sentinel, and
Cabbage.
yep. Quick note, Jeff shouldn't have had this Esper trigger here. His Esper did already trigger from me on this turn, so we shouldn't have had this draw. I don't think it really changes anything, but I've gotta note that here really quick.
I'm passing on your end step. Untap. Upkeep. I'll crack my ranger captain, I suppose.
Oh, huh.
Mm.
Wow. Wonder what that was.
I guess I'll talk to you guys here. You know I do have the Pyroblast. Is it worth it to Pyroblast the 11 here? Does he need, the attack trigger of that to cast something for free?
Hearts in hand, Jeff?
7, 8, 9.
Okay, so you're short of that attack trigger then.
Yep.
He's
Yeah.
1 short.
I think I still do it, pay Jeff's Esper and let you have your draw just to see if we can find
Yeah.
something here. So yeah, I'll do that. Pyroblast pointed at 11.
Cabbage Man and Esper.
I will pay Esper, and you can
Mr.
take the
Gamora.
Cabbage Man, and then Mr. Gamora you can take. And then now I have the Tataru treasure.
I am passing on the blast.
Back to the Ranger Captain Crack. Pay 1. I'll cast a Chain of Vapor targeting my Mana Vault.
Cabbage Man, Esper Sentinel.
I unfortunately cannot pay.
I got my 2 draws here.
Then I will draw.
Passing on the Chain of Vapor.
I'm also passing on the Chain of Vapor.
Put Mana Vault back in my hand. Oh, do I want to continue?
Cabbage Man's not a bad option.
I would say don't copy it, because I think I can hit Cabbage Man with this, and then you'll get to
Oh,
keep
yeah.
the Remora around, because I think we
Sure.
need you to have that Remora right now, because otherwise you
Yeah.
could just sack a land and get rid of the Remora.
Oh, true.
Then I guess still in response, I'll use my last treasure and into the Flood Maw, targeting the Cabbage Man with the Ranger Captain still on the stack.
Cabbage Man trigger.
Yep,
I have
and
a
then there's
draw.
the Remora too, yep.
In response, I will float 3 blue and 2 black. I'll actually tap one of these foods for a green. I think that makes more sense. I'm gonna Boseiju the Mystic Remora.
I have no response to Seiju currently.
Yeah, I have nothing for that.
Deflecting SWAT.
3
Mr. Gamora?
Espers.
Pay for Jeff's.
I do make a food though.
Okay,
You
and then
do.
I get my 2 Esper draws.
Augie, why don't you redirect it to my Arcane Signet?
I'll target your Arcane Signet.
I have no response. I'm gonna grab this highly sought after Savannah. It's definitely not just a plains and a forest that I taped together. Zach, you get a draw off Archivist.
Draw a card, gain a life.
Just for shits and gigs, I'll cast Veil of Summer.
Cabbage Merchant Trigger. Yeah, I make a food.
You get a
Sure.
get another draw.
We are down to the Flood Maw targeting my Cabbage Merchant. I'll respond again. Just put another mana into my floating pool here. And then I'm okay with him going to my hand. Down to the Ranger Captain Sec.
Yep, good.
Now that that's resolved, back to my Upkeep. I'd still like to hold priority. I'll play a Valley Flood Caller with this floating blue mana. And then with this floating black mana, I'd like to Demonic Tutor.
Oh, sure.
Demonic Tutor's good. I'm gonna go find a Magic the Gathering card. Good to go to my draw step. Draw, play my land for turn, tap for 2, cast Thassa's Oracle, hold priority on the ETB. I'd like to cast Tainted Pact, and I'll leave 1 card in my library.
That works for me. That sounds like GG's to me. I really should have accepted that draw that Zach offered at the beginning there. Seriously though, really well played by Jeff finding that win there. He did show his hand after the game going into that turn, and he actually had Grand Abolisher, Voice of Victory, and the Ranger Captain on the battlefield. So like there was no way that like we were spending all that time fighting over the Ranger Captain. Even if we found a way to stop that, you know, it wouldn't have mattered because he had so much mana and the Grand Abolisher and Voice of Victory there. Just honestly insane. Anyways though, that is going to be it for this week's video. Once again, thank you to Untap, Upkeep for coming on the show. It was awesome having you guys on. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to our patrons, and we'll see you next time.